general medicine. In general medicine as well as in pathology. So today's video will be mainly focusing upon as to what is the hematopoietic stem cells, and in the chapter of blood anatomy and physiology. So today we'll be studying about what is the hematopoietic stem cell, how it is, and what is the function of these hematopoietic stem cells. So hematopoietic stem cells, it is a very important topic where it can be asked to you in the professional exams, that these hematopoietic stem cells, these are the hematopoiesis process is occurring in two stages. So viewers, starting with this, hematopoiesis is occurring in two stages. Firstly, there will be mitotic division or the proliferation of cells, and next is the differentiation or the maturation of cells. So first is the mitotic division or the proliferation, and next is the differentiation and the maturation. So before starting as to how the hematopoiesis is occurring, so this is very important that we need to know that these hematopoiesis, that is the formation of blood cells, it is taking in two methods. Firstly, it is in the bone marrow. There are presence of multipotent hematopoietic stem cells, and these multipotent hematopoietic stem cells, they resemble very much like, they are very resembling similar to small and intermediate sized lymphocytes. So just as the lymphocytes, how the lymphocytes are there, these multipotent hematopoietic stem cells, they are having a very close resemblance to the they are having a very close resemblance they they are having a very close resemblance to the lymphocytes, and lymphocytes which are of the small and the intermediate sized lymphocytes. So this is going to differentiate into two types of progenitors. That is, first is the lymphoid systems. So these hematopoietic stem cells, these are multipotent cells, and since they are the multipotent cells, so they have the ability to transform into any type of a cell. So students and viewers, beginning with, so it is actually this since they are of two types, that is, these hematopoietic stem cells can differentiate into any two types. First is the lymphoid. They will differentiate into two types of progenitors. That is, firstly, it is the lymphoid, which is going to give rise to the cells of the immune system, and next it is the non-lymphoid, which is going to form the myeloid series or the myeloid trilineage. So these lymphoid stem cells and non-lymphoid stem cells, it is the multipotent hematopoietic stem cells, they are going to differentiate into two types of progenitors. First is the lymphoid stem cells, and next is the non-lymphoid stem cells. So they develop into three types. These lymphoid stem cells, they develop into T lymphocytes, B lymphocytes, and the natural killer cells, whereas the non-lymphoid stem cells, they give rise to three types of cell lines. First, it is the granulocyte monocyte progenitor cells, which are going to produce the neutrophils, eosinophils, and the basophils. And the next, it is they will transform into the monocytes. So these monocytes are, on entering the tissues, they form a variety of the phagocytic macrophages, both of which constitute the mononuclear phagocytic system. Next, the non-lymphoid stem cells, that is the myeloid lineage, it is going to differentiate the next type of cells from non-lymphoid stem cells. It is the erythroid progenitors. So these erythroid progenitors are going to produce the red cells, and the last, it is the megakaryocytes, which are a source of platelets. Okay. So, and this is hematopoiesis or the myelopoiesis. It is regulated by certain endogenous glycoproteins called as hematopoietic growth factors, cytokines, and hormones. For example, so firstly, it is the erythropoietin. It is a chemical which is responsible for the red cell formation. Next is the granulocyte colony stimulating factor that is responsible for the production of granulocytes, and last it is the thrombopoietin which is responsible for the formation of platelets. So students and viewers, this was a very short discussion where I have simply described about the hematopoietic stem cells. What are the hematopoietic stem cells, what are the types of it, and how these hematopoietic stem cells are going to transform into two series, that is the lymphoid stem cell series and the non-lymphoid stem cell series. So lymphoid stem cell series, they will be transforming into T lymphocytes, B lymphocytes and the natural killer cells, and the non-lymphoid stem cells, they are transforming into three types, that is the granulocyte, monocyte progenitors, the erythroid progenitors and the megakaryocytes. So megakaryocytes will form the platelets, the erythroid progenitors will form the red cells, and the granulocyte monocyte progenitors will give rise to the granulocytes, that is the basophils, eosinophils and neutrophils, and plus the monocytes. So students and viewers, this was a very short discussion about the hematopoietic stem cells. If you still have any queries or comments, you are most welcome to comment me in the comment section. And I have posted this white notes in the form of a screenshot in the community section, so you can go and trace out these notes. These are handwritten notes of mine. So if you like this video, give this video a thumbs up, and if you're new to my channel, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe, and don't forget to press the bell icon so that you can be further updated for my upcoming videos. Thank you for watching.